In Snoop we trust, or maybe not. Is Snoop a sellout, or has he grown up and realized his immature ways? Let's talk about it. All right, today we're going to get into it. First off, we are going to look at the performance at the inauguration. Yeah, I want to see it. I want to see Rick Ross. I want to see all of them on stage and big Uncle Snoop. And I also want to hear from Bobby Valentino. What did he tell TMZ? What's his perspective? Okay. And last but not least, I want to hear from CNN. Okay. What was their coverage? How did they cover this? How did we talk about ourselves? How was hip hop covered? I want to know. Let's get into it. First up, let's look at the performance. Ricky Rose, baby. Classic Rick Ross song. Morning started off his career, okay.
You know you're gonna make the most money this year. Let me even say, huh? Let's go.
The thing about it, I know it was a diverse crowd, right? But imagine a room full of white people saying,
One nation, under God, real getting money from the start. Make some noise.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
About noon, just thought that I had to be in Compton soon. Get an attitude. Talking like it's hard. Talking like it's hard. Talking like it's hard. 1, 2, 3, and take that fall. Snoop, Dogg, got the drinking. That's dope. Ready to make it different. So
yeah, there's Uncle Snoop live and in center at the inauguration performing. Okay, so let's talk about it. Snoop, when Trump was first elected, said, hey, you know, if anybody's performing, you're a jigaboo, you're a coon, those kind of words, right? And here he is, years later, now performing. So is this just Snoop wanting to be around those that can enhance his business? Let's be for real. There are CEOs there. We're talking about Tim Cook. There's the CEOs of Amazon and everyone else there at the inauguration, despite who they voted for. So why shouldn't Snoop, on a business move, insert himself in the room that could possibly lead to business opportunities? Look, Snoop is an international star. I mean, he was the Olympics mascot. Who knows? He may be in Amazon commercials next. He's already doing T-Mobile. So maybe this was a business play. Is he wrong for that? As an artist, is an artist wrong for performing despite their views on politics, right? It's thoughts. I want to hear from you. What's your feedback on this one? I mean, hey, Snoop came out sharp. I like the tux.
The microphone so I can walk like a bubble. Confident, all three together. Yeah, you know you was trouble. The same time for the G that. And then wrong is the label that we might pay them for quick for try to play this. But I'm back to the lecture ain't paying. What's up, y'all? Connection is perfect, so I'm in the understand.
Hey, there you have it. There you have it. It went down, whether you agree or not. I thought that Snoop's stance on this was very interesting. I personally think, since he made his comments before, that he might have wanted to sit this one out just so he kind of didn't look in a bad light to his fans, and also, kind of stepping on his own words. He made strong statements the first time, and sometimes when it comes to things, you need to stand on business, and you just need to stand on your words or sit this one out. Do you agree? Maybe this is one Snoop should have sat out just because of his comments previously. What's your thoughts? I want to hear from you. Is Snoop a sellout? Let's hear what Bobby Valentino had to say.
A lot of performers, from Snoop to Nelly to anyone performing at the inauguration today, are catching heat from political sides, right? Some say, yo, it's not. Even Nelly came out, hey, it's not a political statement. I'm getting a bag, basically.
Right.
What are your thoughts on that? Is that fair that people are getting skewered like that?
I think that if you maybe were against it and now you're doing it, it may be kind of, it's a little iffy then. But I think that political and politics has nothing to do with performing. You know what I'm saying? I think that we voted Trump in office, and a lot of people voted for him. So I think that you perform and edit, it really doesn't matter. I think only thing that's an issue is when you have an issue prior.
Right. Well, we saw Snoop.
And, well, let's be honest. As much as that sounds good and that was a good political statement, it's not factual. Chrisette Michele career went totally down the tubes when she performed at Donald Trump's first inauguration, and she really has not bounced back even to date. So despite what your voting is, people take all this into account, and it matters, especially when you're in the public eye. So word to the wise, I would advise all artists to remain silent or stand on business. All right, one way or another. What was also interesting to me were our friends at CNN. How did they cover this? Okay, we know that there were a number of rappers, and here they are on the screen. We got Snoop Dogg, DaBaby, Kodak Black, Waka Flocka Flame, Kanye West, and Lil Wayne, who all performed at the inauguration. So do all the rappers get canceled? What's your thoughts? Many of these rappers have no political views. We don't even know if they actually voted, right? We do know that Kodak Black is probably a fan of Donald Trump because he was pardoned by Donald Trump. So if I was him, I would definitely show up and perform.
These are typically not political people at all. Like I said, there's some in the hood. There's this notion of he's tough. He gave us money, right? They're not.
I was reminded also, back in the 80s, Donald Trump was, at the boxing matches. He was with Don King. He was in a different place in the culture. He went into the 90s as the subject of rap songs. And just, Gail, I know you're not a rap expert, but
I am definitely not
a rap expert, but something happened in this election maybe where because of his victory, all the business people were like, you know what? Trump is no longer politically toxic. And some of these folks are making the exact same calculation on the music side.
Right. And it's not just there. You can look at broadcasters. Let's talk about Stephen A. Smith. He's been very, very vocal over the last few months about everything that's taken place, his disappointment with the Democratic race and also Kamala Harris. And he's been coming forward with really very conservative views. I see Black men coming out now being more vocal. Is it just me or am I delusional?
As well.
They are doing exactly that. And it is an honor. It's an honor to be able to sing at an inauguration. It's an honor to be able to sing at one of the balls. It's an honor. I have a daughter who's a singer, and she was on American Idol, one of the finalists.
Yes, that's right. I remember that.
And she was asked to sing at a convention. And she lost so many friends and so many fans because she agreed to sing.
Wow.
And
making a simple decision like this can definitely be career suicide. It can be career suicide, and it's happened to Chrisette Michelle and other people. I mean, you know, democracy should be celebrated, right? So why is the pendulum changed where it can't be celebrated and you can't be an American citizen that's happy or, you know, just going with the flow, right? Millions of people voted for someone else. Should you be a bad sport? My Detroit Lions got put out of the playoffs. Should I not watch the rest of the playoffs and at least enjoy the Super Bowl? Let's compare that to the presidential election. My candidate, let's say, didn't win. Should I not take part in politics? Should I be divisive against my own people and sometimes even family members? It has to stop somewhere. Snoop's comments did not age well. I agree. Should he have sat out? Huh? Is it self-sabotage for the rest of the artists who perform, such as Nelly and Kodak Black? Are they ruining their careers? I want to hear from you. All right. Make sure you guys comment and like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Until the next time, family.